Hey guys, it's me, Carrie. I haven't uploaded to the speedcubing channel Cuberoll in forever. It's literally been 7 months. But now I'm back and I want to share with you the story of something I achieved earlier last year.
No Homo sapien has ever done this thing before in the history of the entire world. I guess that thing was to get both a silver play button on YouTube and silver membership in the World Cubing Association database.
What are the qualifications you need for both of these things? To get your slimy hands on a YouTube silver play button, you need to have a YouTube channel with over 100,000 subscribers. It took us 8 years of grinding, but my brother and I earned that first YTSB in 2017. I'm still blown away that this even happened, but mildly disappointed that the volume isn't filled with 100% silver. How the heck am I supposed to profit from melting down this silver if it isn't pure? Whatever. Anyway, that answers one half of the question, but what about the other half? How does a speedcuber attain silver membership in the WCA's illustrious database?
Well, these membership tiers are sort of unofficial ways of recognizing well-rounded accomplishments speedcubers have gotten over their whole careers. So first off, there are 17 different speedcubing events, ranging from the super common, like just solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in the standard way, to super niche, like solving a 5x5 blindfolded from memory. Each of these events has a leaderboard for singles, which is your singular best performance in competition, and averages, which is your best average performance across a whole round, which typically consists of 5 solves. Well, there's averages for each event except for the big blindfolded events, which are too time-consuming, difficult, risky, or niche to warrant full official averages. So that brings us to 14 averages, big asterisk for later. Anyway, according to the listing on WCADB.net, you reach bronze membership when you have an official single listed for all 17 events, regardless of how fast or slow you are. You advance to silver membership if you also have all averages. Gold membership is when you have all that and an additional big achievement, which could be a podium at a championship, or a continental record at any point in history, or a world record at any point in history. And finally, for the cream of the crop, pinnacle of human excellence, platinum membership, you need all 3 of those and everything listed below. Apparently, only Tim Wong, Daniel Rose Levine, and Lo Yun Hall have gotten the platinum membership. That ain't me. Yet.
When I first started going to cubing competitions in 2015, I never planned on being an all-rounder, or even learning how to solve all the events casually. I was almost certain I would never buy a 6x6 or 7x7, because ain't nobody got the money or dedication for those monstrosities. But surely enough, over the years, I started experimenting with competing in more and more events officially, and through the 2017 Bitcoin craze, I was able to scrape enough pennies to buy those huge cubes and get some mediocre results on the leaderboard. That's when I realized I only had 5 events left that I hadn't yet competed in: clock, with feet, and the 3 big blind events. I previously had not wanted to be a Rubik's Cube tryhard, but now I was so close, why not finish off the job?
Yeah, so if I got singles in all the events, that would be bronze, but I figured if I can solve it once, I can probably solve it 5 times just as easily, so silver should be just around the corner as well.
The following spring, I learned 4 blind, 5 blind, and multi-blind.
Damn it! 4 blind off by twisted corner.
Boom boom boom. Although it took me 3 frustrating competitions to finally get a successful 5 blind solve without messing up, when the stars finally did align, they aligned hard. That's because I got 3 successful 5 blinds in a row, giving me the 3rd best official 5 blind mean in the continent at that time. As for solving with your feet, well, my feet are extremely gross and not agile at all, and I heard talk within the WCA committee that they were going to remove the event by 2019, so I just waited. LOL.
Sometime in early 2019, after I got my official 5 blind mean, the WCA decided to officially start recognizing 4 blind and 5 blind means, which count as averages. That increased the number of officially recognized averages from 14 to 16, and that's why there was the asterisk before.
So now, we arrive at the turn of the decade, and all that I was missing were clock, single, and average, which I hammered out in a couple of weeks.
Cool, it's January 27th, 2020. Young just gave me this nice clock at SatCubing 9. I want to get an official single and average in competition so that I can get silver membership and all that, but I need to be under the cutoff in order to qualify, so that's going to be a 25-second average, which everyone keeps telling me is really easy. 37:07.
12 seconds.
Boom boom. and all that I was missing were 4 blind mean, which I flew to Utah to destroy the competition with. Boom. And finally, fewest moves mean, which I still hadn't gotten, because I would keep running out of time trying to find efficient solutions, and resulting in DNFs. At my last competition to date, Pi Berkeley Quiet 2020, I forced myself to write down 3 crappy inefficient solutions, because, as long as they were valid, I would achieve what I wanted. Guess what? I did. Hooray. Yay. That's why this photograph of that otherwise shameful FMC mean is the one I'm using to finish off this whole achievement. Now every slot of my WCA profile is filled up, and I'm an official WCA Silver member.
And then, less than a week after my final competition, the COVID-19 pandemic forced the WCA to declare that all competitions in the next couple months would have to be cancelled. In the United States, no competitions have happened in the last 11 months, but that is definitely required to protect the health of our most vulnerable citizens. Safety supersedes speedcubing, after all.
Now, I could be entirely wrong with this, but as far as I can tell, I think I'm the first person to have both WCA Silver membership and a YouTube Silver Play button. And the quickest way I could try to prove that is by going to the rankings. You see, since Silver membership relies on you having every single average, you must have a 5 blind mean as well, and that's the rarest type. As of February 28, 2021, there's only 53 people on this 5 blind mean list. Now, just because a person's on this list doesn't mean they're necessarily a Silver member, but if they're not on this list, then they don't have every average and are definitely not a Silver member. And lastly, unless I'm missing out on some big sector on YouTube, which could entirely be possible, I don't think any of the other people here are owners of big YouTube channels with at least 100,000 subscribers. So I feel like I can say I'm the only one here so far until someone else joins me. Okay, there's 3 last things I want to say. 1, you might be thinking, what about Felix Zemdegs, the world's most prolific speedcuber with tons of world records across all sorts of different events? And he's also got a massive YouTube channel with well over 100,000 subscribers. And yeah, you might think, damn, Felix has done everything. Was he the first person to get this silver combo that I've been talking about? But technically, he had never solved with feet. So as long as feet was an event, he would be disqualified. But then you might think next, well, feet as an event was ended in 2019. And yeah, it was, but Felix has also not completed any big blind means despite having singles in those. And what I think is really funny and unfortunate for him is that big blind means were included into the database before feet was excluded. So those 2 disqualifiers kind of overlap in the timeline. And that just sucks. Oh my god, I feel so bad. So by sheer chance, I guess that means that I still get to be the first, kinda. And then thing 2 I want to say is that ever since big blind means were added to the database, the spreadsheet that shows what tier of membership you have in the WCA, whether that's bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, that website has kind of broken and no longer shows an accurate representation of what each person's got, which is why the website doesn't even include my name yet. So I'm only using my own logic to figure these things out. Thing 3 is, I think it would be awesome if as many speedcubers/YouTubers joined me in this group. Trust me, I'm not special or talented in any way. I'm super ordinary, so if I can do it, you can definitely do it too. I mean, I feel like my fingers and my dexterity is super subpar, but since your time does not matter in order to get singles and averages on the leaderboard, you can slowly but surely get all of the 17 singles and 16 averages without even exerting too much of your own strength. And before you know it, after a few years, you've got them all. So join me, I welcome you, and I can't wait to have our little team be not just 1 person strong, but 100,000 people strong. Okay, I'm gonna end this video now. Bye!